Everyone knows how difficult it is to keep track of movies being added or removed from Netflix and other streaming platforms. In fact, some amazing films can go unnoticed for months or even years. That's why I've made it my mission to highlight new additions to streaming services each week. In this video, I've compiled a list of 13 new and classic movies that were added to Netflix and Prime Video this week. These movies are ranked according to my personal taste, so feel free to jump into the comments section and share your thoughts on the rankings. Without further ado, let's dive into this week's releases. Number 13. The Watchers. The Watchers follows Mina, a 28-year-old artist who becomes stranded in a vast, untouched forest in Western Ireland. Seeking shelter, she unwittingly joins three strangers, all of whom are stalked nightly by mysterious creatures. As a sci-fi horror fan, I found this movie to hit all the right notes, despite its low scores. The storyline, complete with a satisfying twist, is compelling and coherent. Contrary to expectations of an M. Night Shyamalan-style twist, the film delves into folklore and the Fae with a unique narrative. Fanning delivers a solid performance, though the predictability of the plot in some parts may be a minor letdown. Overall, it's a rare gem in the sci-fi horror genre worth watching. Available on Prime Video Digital from June 28th. Number 12. Evil Dead Rise. In the fifth Evil Dead film, a weary LA apartment, their reunion is interrupted when they discover a mysterious book hidden in L stream on Prime Video from July 2nd. Number 11. Goyo. Goyo, a man with Asperger's and a Van Gogh enthusiast, works as a guide at the Museum of Fine Arts in Buenos Aires. His structured life is disrupted by Eva, the new security guard who has lost faith in love due to a marital crisis. As they connect, love and tenderness begin to transform Goyo. Their unexpected meeting leads them both to discover new ways of loving and being loved. Available to stream on Netflix from July 5th. Number 10. Reunion. Lil Rel Howery, Billy Magnuson, and Jillian Bell star in a thrilling murder mystery set during a high school reunion that is abruptly cut short by murder. Trapped in a snowbound mansion, they must uncover which of their old classmates is the killer before it's too late. The plot begins with a strong setup, introducing a diverse cast of characters, each adding their own unique touch. The middle act keeps viewers guessing about the culprit and their motives, but the third act feels somewhat rushed. Ray, the protagonist, solves the mystery ahead of the audience, limiting viewer engagement. Despite this, the film is a solid whodunit with a stellar cast, well-balanced writing, and a mix of comedy and heartfelt character moments. Perfect for murder mystery fans. Available on Prime Video Digital from June 28th. Number 9. Space Cadet. Rex graduated from high school with a full scholarship to college, but stayed home when her mother was diagnosed with cancer. She continued to support her father, and 10 years quickly passed by. At her college reunion, Rex wonders what her life might have been like if she had pursued her original dreams, especially after seeing her classmate Todd Rick Spencer, now a tech billionaire with a company that flies customers into space. Despite lacking the necessary education and experience, Rex decides to apply to NASA. She enlists her friend Nadine's help with her resume, and Nadine adds fake credentials before submitting it without Rex's knowledge. When Rex is accepted, she is unaware that NASA believes she is a PhD and a pilot. By the time she realizes the truth, she feels it's too late to come clean, as she has kept up with her studies and outlasted most of the legitimately credentialed candidates. Available to stream on Prime Video from July 4th. Number 8. Captain Phillips. In April 2009, the U.S. container ship Maersk Alabama sails toward its destination on what seems like an ordinary day. Suddenly, Somali pirates race toward the vessel, climb aboard, and take everyone hostage. Captain Richard Phillips, Tom Hanks, strives to protect his crew from the hostile invaders led by Muse. The pirates demand millions of dollars, and Phillips must use his wits to ensure everyone survives and returns home safely. The movie is a thrilling, non-stop ride of action and suspense, based on the true story of the Maersk Alabama hijacking. Tom Hanks delivers a stellar performance as Captain Phillips, while the Somali pirates are portrayed with gripping authenticity. Directed by Paul Greengrass, the film captures the tense negotiations and real-time action with remarkable realism. The final 10 minutes, showcasing Hanks' acting, will give you goosebumps. Though lacking John Wick-style action, the movie keeps you engaged and on the edge of your seat until the very end. Available to stream on Netflix from the 1st of July. Number 7. Ezra. Ezra follows Max Bernal, a stand-up comedian living with his father while struggling to co-parent his autistic son Ezra with his ex-wife. Faced with tough decisions about their son's future, Max and Ezra embark on a transformative cross-country road trip. Directed by Tony Goldwyn, who also appears in the film, alongside Vera Farmiga, Rainn Wilson, and Whoopi Goldberg. Ezra is an endearing and often humorous exploration of a family navigating life's challenges with compassion and heart. The film is filled with poignant scenes of self-destructive excess, but is elevated by the outstanding performance of 15-year-old William Fitzgerald, an autistic actor who portrays Ezra remarkably. This heartfelt movie captures the complexities of family life with humor and sincerity. Available on Prime Video Digital from June 28th. Number 6. American Hustle. Irving Rosenfeld, Christian Bale, is a con artist involved in forgery and loan sharking, whose life changes dramatically when he meets fellow grifter Sidney Prosser, Amy Adams. Caught by FBI agent Richie DiMasso, Bradley Cooper, they are forced to participate in a sting operation targeting a New Jersey mayor, Jeremy Renner. Irv's volatile wife, Jennifer Lawrence, threatens to unravel the entire scheme. Based on the 1970s Abscam case, the film's appeal lies in its deep, relatable characters and stellar performances that captivate in every scene. The late 70s setting adds charm, depicting a simpler, tech-free time despite the intricate hustle. The plot is engaging, though the FBI agent's portrayal is somewhat exaggerated yet entertaining. Available to stream on Netflix from July 1st. If you find this video helpful in any way, make sure to drop us a like so that the video can reach more people, and subscribe to the channel so that you can be notified when we post more videos about weekly releases. Number 4. The Mechanic Resurrection. Living undercover in Brazil, master assassin Arthur Bishop, Jason Statham, is forced back into action when an old enemy kidnaps the woman he loves, Jessica Alba. To save her, Bishop must eliminate an imprisoned African warlord, a human trafficker, and an arms dealer, all while making the deaths look accidental. When things go awry, Bishop turns the tables on those who pulled him out of retirement. This movie exceeded my expectations, with Jason Statham excelling as the mechanic, delivering intense action and a high body count. The fast-paced story, great cast, and thrilling ending make it highly enjoyable. Although the first third felt rushed, the rest of the film was creative and engaging, perfect for an action-packed popcorn flick. Available to stream on Prime Video from July 1st. Number 3. Jigsaw. After a series of murders resembling those of the Jigsaw Killer, law enforcement officials find themselves chasing the ghost of a man who has been dead for over a decade, entangled in a new game that's just beginning. Is John Kramer back from the dead to remind the world to cherish life, or is this the work of a new killer with their own agenda? This was the first Saw film I watched in the cinema, and I absolutely loved it. While I would have rated it higher initially, after seeing the rest of the series, I'd give it a 7 out of 10. It's enjoyable and better than the 3 previous films, though very twisty. It was terrifying and showcased John's first game brilliantly, but it didn't add much to Jigsaw's lore and was somewhat confusing, yet still good. Available to stream on Netflix from July 1st. Number 2. The Beekeeper. Adam Clay, a beekeeper, embarks on a quest for vengeance after someone important to him is scammed and driven to harm. What these power-hungry scammers don't realize is that Clay is an agent in a classified program called Beekeepers, and they underestimate his threat. Adam relentlessly hunts and kills those responsible for the incident. The Beekeeper delivers solid action and an engaging story, with Jason Statham giving his usual stellar performance. Unfortunately, the supporting cast, especially Agent Parker, falls short, with her performance particularly disappointing and detracting from the film. Despite this, fans of Jason Statham and high-octane action will find The Beekeeper worth a watch, standing well alongside Statham's other films like Transporter, The Mechanic, and Crank. Available to stream on Prime Video from July 2nd. Number 1. Beverly Hills Cop, Axel F. Detective Axel Foley, Eddie Murphy, returns to Beverly Hills when his daughter Jane's, Taylor Page, life is threatened. Teaming up with a new partner and old friends Billy Rosewood and Taggart, Foley aims to uncover a conspiracy. Despite Beverly Hills changing as much as he has since his first visit in 1984, Axel remains as irreverent as ever. Beverly Hills Cop, Axel F. delivers a nostalgic yet fresh take on the iconic 1980s franchise, blending humor and action to satisfy both longtime fans and newcomers. Eddie Murphy's reprisal of Axel Foley is full of wit and charm, bringing new energy to the role. As a big fan of the franchise, I expected another flop, but was pleasantly surprised from start to finish. A true blast from the past that they pulled off perfectly. Available to stream on Netflix from July 3rd.